after quite the chilly morning, we have a pretty seasonable day, afternoon out there. Less clouds today, so it's going to get a tad bit warmer than we were yesterday, but still pretty much on par from where you should be as we're in the first week of October now. Much cooler than we were the last couple days. 63 currently right now in La Crosse, 61 in Eau Claire. Still seeing winds blowing out of the northwest. We have a second cold front on the way that will be bringing us those even cooler conditions as we go into night and keeping us on the cool side for the next few days. You can really see the difference across the United States. Here was that cold front that brought us this initial cool down at the beginning of the week, making large impacts to really most of the northwestern portion of the country. Friends to our south, though, still staying in the 80s. Texas already close to about 90 degrees already as we just got past the noon hour. So some of us are still dealing with summer. We are not. We're thankfully finally in that fall temperature swing. And again, that second cold front is going to keep us there over the next couple days, today included. We'll feel a little bit of a warm up as we get into the end of this week, but not until then. So definitely enjoy these temperatures. 68 will be your high today in La Crosse, 64 in Eau Claire. Again, a tad bit warmer for some of us, but overall still very close to our average this time of year. As we go into the morning hours, then the very early morning hours, we're going to have some freezing temperatures moving across the area. Freeze warnings are right here in the purple for mainly counties along and north of I-94. That's for the possibility of sub-freezing, less than 32 degrees possible going into tonight. That could kill crops and plants. So definitely cover up any of those outdoor plants you have. For counties a little bit more to the south, seeing that frost advisory, then that frost formation, meaning that temperatures will get close to freezing. But not quite below freezing, so we're not going to have a hard freeze necessarily, but frost formation can still harm your outdoor plants. You'll notice there are still some counties, La Crosse County and Crawford County, not included in this. Still some locations could maybe see some patchy fog, and even the locations included in the light blue could see some patchy fog. What's really the savior here is going to be that Mississippi River and any other river valleys still holding on to. Remember, we were close to 90 degrees across most of the areas a couple days ago. So that water still fairly warm out there could help prevent some frost formation for now, but definitely take that while we have it. We still have cooler weather coming up a little bit later on. Again, here's our lows tonight, getting below freezing for those cooler spots. Otherwise, most of the area still could see that frost moving in. Tomorrow's highs then still pretty mild and seasonal, staying in the low 60s across the area. Thursday morning still holding on to that frost risk for those cooler spots. Again, you need about 36 or lower to get even a little bit of a patchy frost. So I would still stay on the safe end to cover those plants up. As far as Thursday's highs go, still warming slightly back into the upper 60s. 67 will be your Thursday high. As far as climatology goes, we are basically on par, if not a little bit late to see our first frost. Most of the area seeing it by the end of September. But again, those counties near the Mississippi River usually sees it around this time of year. So we're a little bit behind because not so long ago we did have those 90s and upper 80s moving across the area, but now we're finally catching up. So it's definitely not unusual to be seeing this freeze, but it will be one of the first chances that we get that widespread one. So definitely play it safe with those plants. The mums look still so pretty this time of year, so bring them inside tonight.
Yeah, we need to save them. Save the mums. Okay, thank you, Nicole.